everyone, it's Mrs. P. I am here to do my weekly cash stuffing. This is our money that we are going to use in my wallet and also sinking funds and also some savings for like our month ahead and Christmas. Before we do that though, I forgot yesterday when I filmed my, what did I do? My weekly check-in, I'm sorry. Was it yesterday? It could have been the day before. Like I get the days all messed up when I record and upload and all those things, but I forgot to do the check-in to let you know like what I spent on groceries, pet supplies, household, and eating out. So that's what I'm going to do now. So I'm going to just zoom you in real quick. Let me move some stuff out of the way. Zoom you in really quick so we can do this, because I think it's important, you know, to keep track of what you're spending on certain categories. So for groceries, I've got my little sticky. This is where I like just, oh, dog hair. Where I write it down after I shop, and you can see it's just like just chicken scratch. But anyway, I went grocery shopping on March 1st, which was Friday. Usually I go on Thursdays, but I can't even remember. Oh, it was pouring the rain on Thursday, and I said, I'm not doing that. So on March 1st, which was Friday, I went to Walmart and I spent right at $130. So you will see when I unstuff that I will have $20 left over in my grocery category. Pet supplies, it's not one to write. I spent at Walmart $13. And that was on, let's see here, I got cat food, cat treats, and rice and veggies for the homemade dog food. I'm gonna have to move this. This is not gonna work. All right, so then, can y'all see that? Okay, everything's gonna have to shift. Okay, so for household, I also was at Walmart and I spent $10. And technically this $10, I used the household category. It was technically not something for the house, but my daughter, she loves to paint and like get creative, and she spends a lot of time, like all teenagers, on video games and the cell phone and all those things. So when she shows an interest in painting or maybe the diamond art or something like that, she does like to read. I do not mind spending a little bit of money on her just to be able to do those things. And last weekend, she had asked if we had any more canvases, because I usually keep, you know, the canvases in stored up so that she can, you know, paint. She likes to paint pictures for family members as like gifts. And one of her friends at school was having a hard time, and she wanted to paint something for him. And so I bought her some like different size panels of canvases. So anyway, that was what that was. It technically wasn't a household item, but that's where I pulled it from. So that's what I spent. No eating out. So there we go. All right, now I can do my, oh, no, I don't even need that. Now I can do my cash stuffing. All right, so I'll get that out of the way. Okay, so let me zoom back. Oh, nope, back out. And move everything kind of back forward. I don't know. I've got my camera adjusted in a different kind of way. Move Nick up there. All right, so let's get started. We'll start with counting the money that I got from the bank. I don't need that anymore. All right, and I did get my teller slip back. I'm almost thinking like, did she watch my video and hear me talk about how she never gave me my teller slip back? Because I'm getting it back almost every day now. All right, so here's the one that I made when I made my planning. Oh, yeah, that's right. I didn't do that. I forgot again. And then I filmed it to add into another video, but I couldn't figure out how to insert it like in a certain spot. And my daughter was gone that night with her dad, and her went on, he took her to the movies with her friends. And so anyway, I just decided not to upload that. So we were cash stuffing $755. So let's go ahead and count this. So we've got 100. I'm going to try to count it old school, like just like really count it and see if I can do this. All right, so 100, 50, 200, 50. So 250, 270, 290, 310, 330, 350, 370, 390, 410, 430, 450, 470, 490, 510, 530, 550, 570, 590, 600. Okay, so there's 600. I'm gonna go ahead and put that 10 down so I don't get confused. All right, 600. 10, 20, 30, 40, 640, 45, 50, 5, 60, 5, 70, 5, 80, 5, 90, 5, 700. Look at me go. 700, 5, 10, 15, 20, 5, 30, 5, 40, 5, 55. I did it. Yay. Okay. That was right, 755. Oh, and I counted it with a 50 and the numbers were weird and I didn't even need the calculator. Yay me. Okay, that's pretty bad that I get excited about something like that. All right, so I'm sorry that all my mess is still showing, but anyway, it is what it is. All right, so to unstuff my wallet, I'm going to start with the change. That's where I should start anyway, but I always kind of get distracted. All right, so here's our change. Oh, here's our change. Ooh, change. And, you know, I never realized how heavy change is. And I feel like we don't even have that much, but it sure does get heavy. I think I annoy people at the grocery store. I always do this self-checkout. And I feel judged by pulling out all these different categories and paying cash, like a separate category for groceries, a separate category for dog food, a separate category for household. And I almost wonder, are they thinking I'm up to something I'm not supposed to be doing? All right, so the only things I'm going to unstuff out of this, I'm going to take the grocery money out, and I'm not quite sure if I'm going to put it to debt. I think I am. I might as well put it to debt. And then any dollars is going to go to the dollar jar. And I made this miscellaneous. Well, no. I already had a miscellaneous envelope that I didn't use. This is my gas. So I did get gas. I have $15 left. I'm going to roll that over to keep just building this up so that on weeks that we have to travel a lot for soccer, then I'll have extra gas money. All right, here's the 20 I had left over in groceries. I'm going to put that toward debt, because why not? All right, so $20 is going to sit there. Household, let me see if I have any ones. Oh, no ones. I have $30 left, and I still have a little bit on that card. I should have used the card when I bought the canvases for my daughter, but I forgot. I was just kind of like, I don't know. When people are behind me waiting, I kind of panic a little bit. All right, so Pet Supplies has $1, so I'm going to pull that dollar. Mr. P, I'm going to leave his alone. He still has $10. Mrs. P, this is mine. I am going to pull my money. But I forgot to get the binder out that I'm keeping this in, so I'll just have to stick it to the side. All right, so I'm going to put that there. Miss P, she has $5 left, and that's all she has. Sporting events. This one I think is all out of order. It is. Because we had a soccer game, and it was raining, and I was trying to hurry. So we spent money getting into the soccer game, so we have 20, 45, 55. $55 left, which is pretty good. We got 2 games next week. And I don't know. I think that should be good for a while. And eating out, it had 20. I gave 10. I did buy my daughter something, takeout through the drive-through. My intentions was, this is why I had a meal left over the other day, and I used it. If you watch my meal planning video, I put it for this week. But I ended up having a meeting at work that was went way longer than I intended, so I didn't get to come home to cook before her soccer game. So I ended up just leaving and going through a drive-thru for her. So I've got $10 left in there. All right, so now we're going to stuff. All right, so starting with gas, even though this should be in the back, $60, and that's going to be 2 20s, a 10, and 2 5s. And then I'm going to add it to this. Let's see here. All right, so now gas has 20, 40, 50, 65, 75. $75, which is good because we do have an away game next week, which is about an hour and a half away. So we will need extra gas next week. All right, groceries is going to get its usual $150, which is going to be 2 50s, 2 20s. Let me get this one with the pink on it. 2 20s and a 10. All right, so groceries has 51, 20, 40, 50. So 150. All right, household. Oh, this envelope's falling apart. I need to run it back through the laminator. Household is going to get 20, which is a 20. So now household has 20, 40, 50. No. 20, 45, 50. Plus, like around $10 on that card. I just got to remember to use it. All right, pet supplies is going to get 20 also, which is a 20. So now it has 25. I need to check to see when this coupon... I know, I've used one of them. See when this coupon runs out. March 22nd. So I need to get a bag of dog food and use that before it expires. All right, Mr. P is going to get 15, which is going to be a 10 and a 5. So now he has 10, 15, 25. $25. All right, Mrs. P, this week I get 45, which is going to be 2 20s and a 5. So I have 45 again. I forgot to look. I didn't even count the money I had left over. Oh, I didn't spend any of my blue money last week. Okay. All right, Miss P gets 15, which is going to be a 10 and a 5. And that's going to be $20. And sporting events is going to get $20. I meant to put 2 10s, but I put a 20. Actually, that's a really good 20. Let me get one of these yucky 20s. All right, so we've got 20, 40, 65, 75. $75 in sporting events. And if it gets to like get too much in here, I will like take some of this money out and probably put it towards eating out or gas, because that's part of, you know, sports too. And eating out is going to get 20, which is going to be a 20. So now it's got 25, 30. Okay, that's all in my wallet. Okay, so I'm going to move that to the side. All right, next is this binder. This is the one we use and spend most often from. Beauty is going to get a 20. And I noticed that it has 2 1s. I'm going to go ahead and pull those, put those in my $1 jar. All right, so Beauty has 80 now. Date Night's getting skipped. Family Fun. Medical's going to get 25, which is going to be a 20 and a 5. So now Medical has 20, 40, 65, 70. And I know that it's almost time for some prescriptions to be filled. And so I did find, I don't remember, did I tell you guys that I couldn't find my eye drops? I found them, so I don't have to buy eye drops. All right, that one's skipped. School supplies is going to get a 5. I did pull $10 out of this to pay some on my daughter's lunch account. 25 and 30. They get free lunches, but she doesn't eat the lunch at school, but she does like to buy, like they have slushies and ice cream. All right, gifts. I'm using gifts is not getting stuff it needs to be, but I'm using the mini challenges to fund the gifts. Vet is also getting a 5. So Novet has 50, 70, 90, 110, whoops, 25, 30, 130. All right, pool supplies is also going to get a 5. So pool supplies has 50, 70, 80, 90, 105. We've had some, well, today was a real pretty sunny day, and it made me think maybe we can open the pool a little soon, you know, because it's been warmer than usual, so maybe we could open the pool sooner. All right, clothes is also a category that's getting funded from the sinking funds. No, not the sinking funds, the mini challenges. All right, so that's all in this binder. Now my month ahead. All right, so all of these categories are funded. Car wash, medical, subscriptions, student loans, gasoline, insurance, electricity, debts, cell phones, spending, John Deere, truck, car. I need $500 in this envelope. I've got 100, 250, 350. I'm adding another $150 to it. So now this one has 1, 2, 3, 50, 4, 55. So I am pulling this money out. I am going to put it in the bank and transfer it to my Ally account so that I can start earning interest on this. So with that said, I need to put a fully funded little placeholder in my car. And I had an extra $5 in here, and so I moved it to the groceries, and this is our next one that we will work on funding. So that's what's coming up next. All right, so that's all in this. So I'm going to just keep this $500 off to the side so I don't forget, because I'm also going to pull another category today. All right, so this binder, our biggest loser. If you are new to my channel, my husband and I, right after Christmas, decided to do like a weight loss challenge between the two of us. And so we were inspired by the show, The Biggest Loser, and we decided to put $5 in an envelope every week until we go on our cruise. And whoever loses the most percentage of weight will get the money out of this envelope. So it's going to get another $5. So it has $20, $40, $50, $5. And by the time we are going on our trip, it should be around $75. And I think I am going to use it because I know I'm going to win. I think I'm going to use it for a pedicure. All right, garbage, pictures, that is not getting stuffed. The next one is subscriptions. All right, subscriptions is going to get a 20. Oh, not that 20. Oh, I think I pulled a 20 from this one. I did. Let me put a 20 back. All right, so subscriptions has 20, 40, 60, 80, 120, and 30. So it needs about another almost $20 for me to fund our Amazon Prime member or subscription for the year. So next week I will pull this and put it back in the bank and purchase that membership. All right, sports is going to get 5. No, sports is going to get 10. Our last 10. So 10, 20, 5. And those 10s, these are just so, they're just so soft. I don't know if they've just been washed or just worn or sweated on. I'm not sure. And car tags is going to get a 5. All right, so we've got 20, 40, 60, 80, 120, $5, 125. I mean, is that right? Yep, 125. And we don't have to pay for car tags. My husband's is in the summer and mine is in the fall, so we should have plenty of money for that by then. All right, car maintenance, it's going to get a 5. And that's got 50, 70, 95, 100 now. This will cover oil change, which my husband does himself. And I need to get my tires rotated. and put washer fluid in there so that before we go to the beach, or not the beach, the cruise, everything is, you know, looking good on the car. All right, home maintenance is also going to get 5. So now it has 20, 40, 55, 60. Building a little bit slow, but it's okay. All right, vacation is going to get 20 or 40. All right, vacation's got 20, 40, 60, 80, 1, 20, 40, 60, 82, 20, 40, 65. So 265 in vacation. This is going to cover eating as we travel. And we don't eat fancy like on the road. We like to we want to spend as little time driving as possible. So we will probably do a drive-through and then some kind of a eat-in place, but very like, I don't know, low-key eat-in place, you know, that for dinner. And we always pack snacks and stuff to eat on the road, so we don't need to spend a lot at the gas stations. And then we'll need money for hotel for the night before, and we'll need money for the cruise, the port charges for parking our car there. So, and that's all in this binder. All right, the next one is my Christmas binder, or no, holiday binder. And all of these holidays I've decided to fund by using the mini challenges. So the next holiday we have coming up is Easter. We've got $35 in there. And so whatever we get in the mini challenge will also go into Easter. All right, so Christmas. All right, Christmas has got this, and then I'm adding another $40 to it. So Christmas has 20, 40, 60, 81, 20, 40, 60, 82, 20, 40, 60, 83, 20, 40, 60, 84. $400 in Christmas. I'm pulling this out. I'm just going to have to find, put a Post-it or something on here just to show how much we have. Well, I have a tracker there. And then I'm going to start pulling every time I get $100. I'm going to pull it and put it in the bank so it can start earning interest. So I'm going to set that to the side, and that's also going to go into the Ally account. I've got a bucket just for Christmas and a bucket just for our month ahead, and then a bucket for our emergency fund. So that way I can keep everything separate. All right, so now I've got all these 5s left. I've got 5, 10, 15, 25, 35, 45, and 50. And this is what I will use for the mini savings challenges that I will do on Monday. And so I am just going to, actually, let me get my bank bag. I'll just put these 5s in the bank bag. That way I will have those 5s to buy back. And I always just borrow 1s from my $1 jar, but I always put them back after I cash them out with the 5s. I do have a couple 5s in here from where I wasn't able to cash out the 1s, but eventually I'll have the 1s in there. Oh, and now I need to do this. Okay, let's see. What am I doing? All right, let me put that there. That's kind of heavy. Or not heavy, thick. All right, here is my leftover grocery money. And this is my $3 that I'm going to add. This is all I had, $1 wise, to put into the $1 jar. And I think what I'm going to do with this 20, because it's going to go to debt, I could just go ahead and put it in the bank and transfer it straight into my credit card account. So, because my credit union is my snowball card, and you know, once it's in the bank, it's real easy for me to transfer. So I think I'm going to put that when I deposit this into the bank, and this is $900. 920, and that will go 20 to debt and the rest into the Ally account. So I'm just going to put all of this in the back to the bank, and I'm going to deposit that tomorrow. So that will be ready to go. All right, so the last thing is I have my leftover blow money, and I'm like almost tempted to put it in my mini challenges. I don't know. I think I might just put it in there and then decide later, since I did forget to bring the binder that I keep that in. So I'm just gonna set it here. And now it's even fatter. Will it stand up? I don't know. All right, so everything is stuffed. My wallet's ready for the week. This is like the most satisfying feeling, is when the wallet is stuffed each week and you get to kind of start new, you know, and go to the grocery store armed and ready with your full amount. Just a good feeling. All right, so I'm gonna put that to the side and move this out of the way, and I am going to blow out the candle so we can say goodbye to Nick. Goodbye, friends. Thanks for watching.